This history goes, this is why history is so interesting. It's boundless. The things that, that this building represents. My name is Woodrow Davis, and I am one of the two senior tour guides here. My job is to give anybody that comes through the door and wants a tour the Nevada experience. I love the state, so I try to sell the state. And I get people from all over the world into this room. This building is the third oldest Capitol building west of the Mississippi. This land that the Capitol sits on was 10 acres donated to the people of Nevada by one of the four founding fathers of Carson City. And the principal founding father was Abraham Curry. His statue is next door in the park. The official state Christmas tree was planted by the father of the man who built the Ferris wheel, George Washington Gale Ferris Jr. His father, George Washington Gale Ferris, was an arborist and planted many of the trees that are here on the 4 acres. George Washington planted a tree in Massachusetts, I'm told. Then they took a cutting of that and planted it at Mount Vernon. That grew. Somebody took a cutting and planted it there. They give it its own space in the parking lot. So it is an important tree. Sarah Winnemucca is the third most famous Native American woman in the United States, considered, after Pocahontas and Sacagawea. She is a Paiute princess. She was the first Native American woman to write a book. It's called Life Among the Paiutes, and it has a longer name there. Their problems and so like that. And the book is still in print. She was a crusader for Native American and children's rights. She's considered an icon. When she was 13, she could speak 5 languages. So she was a pretty sharp young lady. If you see old pictures of this building, it's in the middle of a cow pasture, and there are actual cows grazing. And it's the one woman especially, this is all Nevada mystique. She walked into the governor's office one day and just walked right into his office, slammed her hand down on his desk and said, "You have to do something about these cows. We women will stop coming here because our long dresses are getting soiled by what the cows leave." Now, you'll get a fence around here. 1 week later, it is said, he put a bid out for a fence. Well, bids came in, and one was H. Clapp. And there was only one H. Clapp in his town, and that was the first school teacher, Hannah Clapp. And back then, you didn't give women contracts like that. But she got the contract. And it's up to debate on actually how much money she made off of it, but it's said that she made enough money to open up her own private school. And when she retired, she was a professor at UNR. So that's the famous Hannah Clapp. Her picture's out in the corner right out here. Funds were left over from the 150 celebration several years ago, and Governor Sandoval decided to put that money to good use. He did many improvements to the Capitol grounds, and the museum that was there before was a little dated and a little tattered, and he decided he'd make a new one. And they did it, it's beautiful. It's interactive, nice museum. The wheel of the battleship Nevada is there. The actual wooden wheel of the battleship that was hit at Pearl Harbor. It's got some treasures. It's got the original wine glasses that they toasted when we became a state. It's got representatives of the boxing glove from the famous Jim Jeffries fight, Jack Johnson. Just great history around here.